It all started like the perfect Paris Saint-Germain dream. From the very first kick of the ball, PSG looked faster, sharper, and miles ahead. Messi was dropping deep, weaving passes. Neymar was gliding across midfield, trying to open Madrid's defense. And then there was Kylian Mbappé, unstoppable, explosive, a player who looked like he was playing at double speed compared to everyone else. Every time he got the ball, Real Madrid defenders backed off, worried, desperate to stop him. He ran at them with frightening power. And when the chance came, Mbappé delivered. One touch to set himself, one strike to finish. Cool, clinical, devastating. PSG celebrated as if they'd already won. And honestly, at that point, it felt like they had. 2 goals clear on aggregate, complete control of the game. The Bernabéu was silent. Commentators were saying it was done. PSG had too much talent, too much speed, too much control. Real Madrid were finished. Benzema looked isolated. Modric couldn't find rhythm. And every Madrid fan feared this would be another night where Paris took the spotlight. But football has a cruel sense of humor. One mistake, one moment, can flip an entire story upside down. And that moment came from PSG's own goalkeeper, Gianluigi Donnarumma. A poor touch, too casual at the back, and Karim Benzema pounced like a predator. He pressed, he stole the ball, and he scored. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Real Madrid had life. The stadium erupted. You could feel the entire energy shift. 1 goal doesn't sound like much, but at the Bernabéu, 1 goal is a storm waiting to happen. PSG, once confident, suddenly looked nervous. Real smelled blood. The pressure, the noise, the intensity. It was building with every single touch. And then came the moment of genius from Luka Modric. The Croatian magician, even at his age, picked the ball up in midfield, glided forward, and threaded a pass that sliced open PSG's defense. It was inch-perfect. Benzema, once again, in the right place, at the right time, delivered the finish. 2-2. The stadium shook like an earthquake. The comeback was on. You could see it in PSG's faces. Panic, fear, the swagger was gone. Messi stopped demanding the ball. Neymar drifted wider. Mbappé, who had been electric, was suddenly isolated. Real Madrid had broken their rhythm, and PSG didn't know how to respond. And then, in what felt like the blink of an eye, it happened. Straight from kickoff, PSG lost the ball. Real Madrid attacked again with fury. The ball found Benzema, and with one elegant touch and a ruthless strike, he completed his hat trick. 3 goals in just over 15 minutes. The Bernabéu turned into absolute chaos. From being dead and buried, Real Madrid had risen like a monster you just couldn't kill. PSG players looked frozen, like they couldn't believe what was happening. Donnarumma stood helpless. Messi glanced around, almost dazed. Neymar's frustration was written all over his face. And Mbappé, once the star of the night, could only watch as Benzema stole the entire show. The final whistle blew, and the scoreboard told the story no one thought possible. PSG, with all their superstars, were out. Real Madrid, written off at halftime, had pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in Champions League history. It was brutal, it was shocking, and it was unforgettable. This wasn't just Benzema scoring goals. This was leadership. This was belief. This was Real Madrid showing the world once again why they are the kings of Europe. Mbappé had his moment of brilliance, but Benzema wrote history. PSG walked away humiliated, while Real Madrid advanced with their heads high, fueled by the roar of their fans and the magic of the Bernabéu. Nights like this are why we love football. Because when it seems over, when you think the story is finished, the game has a way of proving you wrong. And on this night, the headline was simple: Karim Benzema destroyed PSG.